everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's JoJo here, the Joyous Genealogist, and today I've got a great video for you, so I'm so glad you came back to watch another one. Now, I've been talking about rolling out some videos for Family Tree Maker. This is going to be the second one of that. The first video I did on Family Tree Maker has been months and months ago, and it was just a basic overview that I did. I did it for Family Tree Maker and Roots Magic, and it just went over like what it is, what is it about, what is it used for. It wasn't a tutorial on how to get started with Family Tree Maker. It was just about the software and what to expect from it. So in this video, I'm actually going to show you how to get started with downloading a tree into Family Tree Maker from Family Search, and I'm going to show you why you want to do that, and I'm going to show you how to upload that tree from Family Tree Maker to Ancestry, and I'm going to show you how to sync your trees between Family Search and this software, which is Family Tree Maker, and sync your tree from Ancestry to Family Tree Maker. And I think that's about it on that. And then I'm basically going to show you how to set up your trees, whether you do it by starting at just one person or multiple generations. So there's a couple ways you can download your trees and so forth. But I just wanted to tell you about Family Tree Maker. This is version 2019, and they're due probably for a new version, but they do have updates periodically. So if you're worried about buying this version, the 2019, when they do come out with a new software, they will allow others that are previous owners of like 2019 or 2017 to upgrade for a discounted price. So if you're wanting to get the Family Tree Maker and you're worried about the price, they do discount it. So you won't be paying, I think it's around $79, but go back and find the playlist on Family Tree Maker and you'll see the video that I did as an introduction to Family Tree Maker, and that will kind of like that will tell you more about it. This is just going to help you get started. And so also I'm going to be sharing some other stuff with you guys. I really like Family Tree Maker. I haven't used it in a while. I also I purchased a book from them. It's a software program that compiles all of your family history into a book without you having to do all the work. So I am super excited to dive into that. I don't know anything about it yet, but once I learn more about it, I'm going to share it on the channel. And that brings me to this. If there's some videos that you guys are wanting me to do, like there's some things you want to learn, especially like with the Family Tree Maker, put them in the comments. I'll do videos on it, just anything, whether it's with Ancestry, Family Search, or Family Tree Maker. And I have Roots Magic. I just haven't dove into that. I was planning to when I started this channel. I purchased it. There is a free version of Roots Magic out there. And there's a paid version. So if you cannot afford Family Tree Maker, I would suggest that you do Roots Magic because there's a free version. Now, it doesn't have access to everything, but it's free. It's better than nothing. So there's that. And there's a video on that for Roots Magic that's in the Roots Magic playlist. And it's just an overview of Roots Magic and the comparison between the free version and the paid version. All right. So with Family Tree Maker, you're going to want to start with starting your tree. And there's a couple ways that you can do this. One is by downloading a tree with a GEDCOM file. Okay, so if you wanted to import an existing tree, you would just come right here and you could import say you had a previous version to Family Tree Maker, you would have a file that's backed up of your tree. You could do that. You could download that file here and then upload that. You can also upload a GEDCOM file, a personal ancestral file, and a legacy family tree file into Family Tree Maker. Okay. So that's one way there. I should say 4 ways, but that's one way to import a tree, okay? And then you can download a tree from Ancestry, and you can download a tree from Family Search, okay? So if you're going to download a tree from Ancestry, you can see already that I have a couple trees that are downloaded and synced with Family Tree Maker. And I'm sorry if my cursor is kind of small. It's just because I cannot, it's big on my screen, but it shows up small on yours. But it has to be that size for me able to function on the screen anywhere. So to be able to click on anything. All right. So, let me think here. So you can see what I've synced so far. All right. And this tree is a smaller tree that I have. And then this one right here, this is my family tree maker tree that I downloaded, or I should say I uploaded this tree into Ancestry. So I'm going to show you guys what I did. And it's 51,000 people in this tree, okay? And so what I did is we don't want to go there. So, and then, hold on, before I go too far, I want to make sure. Okay, so what you do here, so this is how I got this tree. So the Stewart tree that I have, this is the tree. Oops, go back. This is the tree that I downloaded or uploaded. I think I'm saying that right. From Family Search. Okay. So I took just my husband's side of the family, just the Stewart side of his family, and uploaded a branch from Family Search. Okay. And that's how I got this tree. I'm going to show you guys how to do that. And then, okay, so let me back up here. I'm losing concentration. So if you go to plan, up here at the top, go to plan, go to new tree. And what you would do is you'd go over to Family Search, okay? And you would type in the number of the person that you want at the head of the tree, and then everybody beyond that. So if I wanted it to be me and like my entire tree, I would put me as the head person. But say, for instance, I just want my dad, say I just want like all Bortons, like my dad's dad. Okay, so I'm only going for that line, that branch. I could put in just Borton, and then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to put in how many generations I want. Now, let me tell you, I've done this like multiple times. I have been doing this for like the last week or so, downloading trees, and they haven't all downloaded in or uploaded into excuse me. I have a scratchy throat today. They all haven't downloaded into Family Tree Maker. Okay, so I would suggest, I had a pretty good luck with 36 generations. Once I got above that, I tried 90 generations. I tried 20 generations. I tried 100 like right under 199 generations. I tried 80 generations. I think I even tried 60 generations. And I was having problems with the tree downloading that much information. So I would suggest just downloading, between 30 and 40 generations at a time into Family Tree Maker. First off and foremost, it took a couple days just to download 36 generations. Okay. Which is not this tree, not the Stewart tree I have, but my other tree was 36 generations. And that took over a day. I had to leave my computer on during the night. So just keep that in mind. So, so you're going to pick the person's ID from Family Search that you want in here. So I just open up my Family Search, account, go in there. And then I put 36 generations here. And then how many descendant generations? I didn't do any more than 3. And then down here, include ancestors, descendants. I did like 1. And then name your tree. and then pick the file location that you want to save it in, and then just start. Now, you won't be able to access this page like while you're doing this, but if you have another tree on Family Search, you can actually open it and work on it while you're downloading this new tree. So just so you know, there's no limit on generations that I'm aware of, because I asked Family Tree Maker like a week ago, and they're like, you shouldn't have a problem. So I don't know why I can't download a lump sum, if it's the memory on my computer, the way my computer's running. I have 2 computers. I have a Mac and a Windows, and I've synced Family Search Tree into Family Tree Maker and on the Mac computer, and it seems to do it a little bit faster, and it did more generations. So it's taken, I mean, it did a lot more. It did over 200,000 people on one of my trees, and it took days to do. But it was able to handle the download for some reason compared to my Windows. And so I know I need some cleaning up on my Windows computer, which might have something to do with that. But if, let me know if you download this software and how many generations were you able to actually download. Did you get more than 36 downloaded? I'm curious. But yeah, let me know. I'd be curious to know. So that's what you're going to do there. That's going to take a while. So just wanted to let you know, at least for me, it did anyway. So just be prepared for that. All right. And then, so that's how you're going to download your tree from Family Search. Okay. And then also you can download a tree from Ancestry, and that's super easy. I'm just going to come here and I'm going to go ahead and click on download tree. You can't see it. I'm so sorry. My video, it's right here. It's right in the corner where my camera's over it. So it's in the right hand corner. It says download tree. And so I'm just going to download it. And then also I have a program with this that syncs the weather, which is really cool. So I'm going to name this a different tree. This is going to be Ancestry, so that way I know this is the one that, and you can pick automatically or manually on here, but this will be the one that I synced from Ancestry. So I just want to label that. So you can click manually, and then you have to do it yourself. You'll have to remember to sync it before you close out your Family Tree Maker or when you open it. Okay. And then also I want this I want this clicked, not down clicked. I downloaded in my head. I want to click on this because this is going to download Ancestry citation media, which we want that, right? We want to know where that is coming from. So I'm going to go ahead and click download. And this shouldn't take very long at all. It's not like I have thousands and thousands of people, so it's pretty quick. See, it's almost done. And then it's syncing now like any of the records that I may have, any sources and citations. So I wanted to let you know too that the cool thing about syncing with Ancestry and Family Search is that you can see hints and you can go back and forth. And also you can share your tree on Ancestry with other people. So anybody you invite can either edit the tree or just look at the tree. That's one cool thing about getting this tree into Family Tree Maker and uploading it to Ancestry, because then you can have this huge tree from Family Search that you've uploaded and get it into Ancestry. And that's how I get the tree from Family Search into Ancestry, you guys. It's really cool. All right. So, I just wanted to look at some of my notes here. So it just helps you collaborate on your trees and so forth. And then also one really neat thing is you can actually sync between computers. So you can download this file and then download it to another computer. So you could share your tree with other family members and give them access to this tree. And I'm talking about Family Tree Maker access. Okay, so you can sync this copy with another copy. You can sync in between computers, your Family Tree Maker trees. All right. And then what gets synchronized is super important as we're waiting here. So what gets synchronized is people's names, facts, dates, places, descriptions, and relationships. And then like person notes are only viewable by invited tree editors. Okay, now it says your data was downloaded from Ancestry and linked successfully. And it says media from your Ancestry tree will continue to be processed in the background until all is downloaded. Okay, and so I'm just going to close that. Here's the tree. Okay, so here's the tree. It tells you right there. There's all the people. Shows you the hints. Okay. Here's the other things that are synced. So sources, all fact sources are synced. It says note though that the sources that use the templates based on the book Evidence Explained by Elizabeth Schoen Mills are available online but can be edited only in Family Tree Maker. Okay, I have no idea what that is. Citations that are linked to facts can be synced in repositories. Personal media, fact media, citation media, media in the media collections that are not attached to any person. And then this is the stuff that's not synchronized is like research notes, fact notes, relationship notes, media notes, source media, saved charts, and reports. And then if you want to find out more information on like this list, and there's a little bit more to it, you could go to the help bar right here. I went to help. That's what I did. I went to help. So, sorry, I can't remember. I went to help for Family Tree Maker, or you can press F1 if you have a Windows PC. And then I went to syncing Family Tree Maker and Ancestry trees. And that's where you can find out more information. All right. Sorry about that. I can't always remember where I find stuff. But, all right. So there's that. Let's go back to tree or go to plan. So when you go to plan, this is where you're going to go to start a new tree again. Okay. So if you go to tree and download a tree from Ancestry, which I just did. Now, if you had a larger tree, that would take longer. I showed you how to download a tree from Family Search. And like I said, remember, I would just download certain branches. That's just my suggestion. You can also import what you know. So you can just start by entering generation after generation. Okay. And so once I downloaded my tree from Family Search into Family Tree Maker, I want to show you guys something really cool. And this is, I'm not saying you have to use your tree from Family Search, solely by itself, because we know obviously there's mistakes in Family Search, right? And because of that, like, we're gonna have to fix things, and so you just want to keep that in consideration, that your Family Search tree has mistakes, and that's why I labeled my tree the way I did. And I keep my other Ancestry tree, but I can work to make sure I can check facts, and I can get farther in my tree by downloading more names from Family Search. And this helps me see this helps me see my family tree as a whole better, I guess each branch better. Let me show you what I mean. So if you go to, okay, I wanted to show you my tree here. This is my Borton Family Search tree. It has 110,000 people. Okay. This one was only like 36 generations right here, I believe. think I labeled it when I saved the file because I wanted to make sure when I suggest, like, when you download the family search tree, save your file as like how many generations you downloaded. So when I saved my Borton tree, or when I saved my millage tree, I did it right here. I saved it as 36 generational tree, okay? That way I know that if I wanted to go back further, I could, and I only have 36 generations. And I wanted to show you why this was really cool to download from Family Search, because I've never seen my lineage. Oh my gosh, I can't even say it. I haven't gone this far back on my family search tree. It's hard to do. And here you can just see, I could go back by death date, marriage date, birth date, given name, family name, and given name. And in doing so, you guys, I discovered that I'm related to the first king of Essex. Like these, this king of the East Saxons. Like, check this out. This is, I can't pronounce his name up here, but if you look up here on the right-hand side, it says Siebort, king of the East Saxons. Okay, I got all the way back to 585. This one right here is 518. Like, this is so cool. So cool. All right. So for me, I was like, this is neat that I could see all of this, that I had a hard time finding this on Family Search. Okay. And then let me go back to this. So I'm going to go back to this tree that has 110,000. So this is just like my Borton family. Okay. And like both sides of my Borton family. And I want to show you something. We get all the way back. Well, I got back farther than this, but right here you can see that I'm related to Robert Stewart, King of Scotland II. So Robert Stewart II is my 17th great grandfather. You can see that up there in the right hand corner. Okay. But I color coded my guys, my peoples, and you can color code right here. Okay. And I color coded each family. So I color coded one side of the family yellow, one side orange, and one side green. Let me zoom in on this. Okay. Now you can see here, this is the Borton side. This is my grandpa. I'm related to Robert Stewart through my grandpa. I'm related to Robert Stewart through my grandma. This is who my grandpa, Sidney, married. Okay. Which is quite interesting in itself. And then my grandpa, James Eugene Millage, on my mom's side of the family, her dad, I'm related to Robert Stewart through him also. So I have 3 direct lines to Robert Stewart. Now, I don't know what you think, but I think that's cool that you could color code it and see the lineage. Now, now I'm going to show you something else that's really cool. Is that, okay, now I have to remember how I do this stuff because I mess around and I find stuff. You know how it is. So I'm going to click on him, go to person. Okay. So if I go to person, he's my 17th great grandfather. I'm royalty. And I've found more royalty than that, you guys. I have found so much in the last couple weeks that I'm like, okay, so everybody must have royalty at some point in their, their family history. So I'm probably not I'm not special. So I bet you all have royalty too, right? So I want to know. I want you guys, hopefully, if you have this software, I want you to do this for me. If you already know who, or if you don't have the software and you know who, what royal family you're related to, or dukes or whoever, let me know in the comments and tell us. I would love to hear anything you have to share. It'd be really cool. Okay. So okay. So I clicked on person. Okay. And I click on person, come over here to tools. Okay. And go to relationship calculator. I'm like, it's going to do it, right? Okay. And then can you see this? I hope you can see it. Okay. Go to relationship calculator and you can see him. And he's my 17th great grandfather, right? And then nearest common relative is Sir Robert Stewart, 1st Duke of Albany. Okay. And it shows you his year. Well, I want to show you something else. This is how I'm related, right? Here's all the people. My mom, my grandpa, his Geneva was his wife. That's her dad, and so on, right? Okay. So if you click on view relationship chart, because you can see here he is down here. This is really neat. You can see the relationship chart. And I just love how it like gives you this graph here. Graph, not graphed. Okay. And then, or chart, whatever, chart, graph. Look, John Kennedy II. I don't know who that is. You keep going. And I just like this format. And then you could print it off if you want to, print, do whatever you want. But it shows you, it gives you a view of everybody there and how they fall into place. So I thought it was really cool. All right. I just wanted to share that with you guys and why I think it's cool to download your family search tree into Family Tree Maker. And that's not the only reason, but I thought that was a really fun reason. Okay, there's you can sync. Okay, so you can sync between Ancestry because Ancestry is more like your own tree than Family Search is the world's tree, right? So you definitely want your own tree, which is Family Search. And then I like to work from Ancestry into Family Search also because then I can see what ordinances and so forth need done that way also. And you can also, well, hold on a second. You can also click on their name. Like here, I'll show you what I did. Go back here. I'm going to click on, just click on him. Click on his ID. Okay. And you can see his family history here, what's in Family Search. Okay. And then it shows you like if there's any more records, any hints, it's going to show you here. And then you can go into Family Search. But this is like a whole nother video, you guys. So a whole nother video. But I wanted to show you kind of like what that looks like and how you can merge from down here into here and like so much more. So much more. So I don't want to overwhelm you at all. So right here is going to be how you sync your Family Search. Okay. You're going to want to click on this and show hints from Family Search. Okay. Make sure that's clicked on and then make sure you're logged in. You can log in and log out. And then same thing with your Ancestry tree right here. You can upload to Ancestry. Now I want to show you how I did that or how we're going to do that. And then you can download from Ancestry. Now, I already showed you how we downloaded from Ancestry into Family Tree Maker. Now we're going to upload this Borton tree of 110,000 people into Ancestry. So let's do it. I'm so excited. All right, so we're going to automatically sync. And yeah, we want to automatically sync, I think. I can always change this later. And then here's the cool thing. So I'm going to call this Borton Family Search. Yes. Tree. So I know this one came from Family Search. Oh my gosh. But I wish I would have put how many generations this one was. I really don't remember now. I told you I downloaded a bunch of trees in the last 2 weeks. And some of them didn't work. Some of them did. So, Like I said, you're gonna have to test that out on your own with the computer and everything. I don't know all the logistics and how all that stuff works. Okay. So I'm gonna automatically, and then you can make this tree public or private, and you can exclude this tree from Ancestry search index. That means that well, it won't be in the index. All right. And I want to make it so if I make it public, other people can see it and it's viewable. But I have to remember this is a tree I uploaded from Family Search. So I'm not sure that I want to make it public because I don't want people saving information off of it that might be from Family Search that isn't correct, because I'm sure I'm going to find mistakes that I have to correct. So I think it's best that I keep this tree private for myself. And then maybe down the road I can make it public. All right, so let's go ahead and upload this tree. And that's how you do it. That's it. Boom. And then once you've done that, I want to show you something. Here is the family tree in Ancestry. Let me open this up a little bit bigger for you. Okay. All right. I like my sound effects. All right. Now, this is the tree that I took from Family Tree Maker, the Stewart tree, and uploaded it to Ancestry. Here it is, right here. Family Tree Maker tree. Here's the tree overview. It shows you how many people are in it, how many photos, all the records that I have, and it shows you, look at how all the hints that I have for this tree. It's a lot. All right, so go back to. All right, so I just did this recently, like within days ago. But you can see how I got my family tree from Family Search into Ancestry. Who would have thought, right? Like people ask, can you get your tree from Family Search into Ancestry? How do you sync it? Can you? Well, yes, you can, but not like this, not this many generations. But I do want to show you something because one of you subscribers out there did ask me this. It's been a while, so I don't remember who it was. So if you are watching this video, this is for you. And this was something you asked me, do you have to put in your people from Family Search and Ancestry one by one? Like, can you sync it? You have to sync it one by one? And the answer was yes. I told him yes. Yes and no. So it's like a yes and no answer. What you can do if you go to trees, there is a tab down here on Ancestry, import trees from Family Search. Okay. So if you come here, you can do the same thing, name your tree. You can allow others to view the tree or not. Okay. And the only thing is, you guys, here's the catch. You can only download 4 generations. That's it. So that's kind of a bummer, but it's not in a sense because it's better than nothing. And if you don't have Family Tree Maker and you're starting on Ancestry, so say you have teenagers starting doing their genealogy, this is how you would show them to download a tree into Ancestry, their first 4 generations. Boom, done. Because I know when I'm working with individuals who are just starting on Family Search, and then you're like, okay, you need to put in your parents. Who were your parents' parents? Who were their parents' parents' parents? And your great, great, and great, and so on. That's going to eliminate all that, and you can just come here and do this from Ancestry and sync that family tree and get started that way. And so I probably will upload a separate video on this just so it's like separate and so people know. They don't have to watch this entire video to find this thing out right here. This tip out is what I mean. So I probably will do a short video on this for you guys, or a short or something, but it's pretty cool. Anyways, told you guys, I'm still learning. I'm learning as I go. I'm learning. So every time I learn something new, I want to share it on here with you guys. And I think that covered about everything that I can think of. Yeah, I think that's about it. You can also like back up your tree. Like when you download a tree on here, it saves to your file on your computer and all that. But you can also sync everything to the cloud with the software too if you pay for that extra service. So just watch that tutorial I did on like what the software is about if you want to know more about that and whatnot. So you guys, if this inspired you, remember to like the video, share it if you know this will help somebody out. And let me know what you think in the comments. And yeah, I know there's probably some things I left out here, but I think it's really cool what I did and how I did it. Or it's not really like I didn't design the software, but you can see that, look, right now we're at 3,200 people out of 110,000. So this is going to take a while to upload to Ancestry. So that's okay. But once it's there, oh man, this is going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome to work into Family Search that way also, because even though I have Family Tree Maker, I still get on Ancestry and work from Ancestry into Family Search just because I'm adding people and I like to see like the ordinances and stuff. And I know there's a way to see the ordinances on here. At least there used to be, and I don't know if I turned off the setting, because I swear when I first downloaded this software last year, I could see people's ordinances and now I can't. So I don't know if I changed something or not. I just don't know. I don't. But anyways, I will figure things out and let you know what I know. All right. All right, you guys, until next time, stay safe, be good, and be blessed. Bye-bye.